Hello, today I'm going to talk about my favorite poetry tool, and that is the metaphor. As you may know, a metaphor is a comparison between two things. It is either direct or indirect, but it does not use like or as. That would make it a simile. And there's a good reason why I like metaphors. One is that we all use metaphors all of the time. It's a key way for us to understand the world. When we compare something we know well to something we don't know well, that's a metaphor. And our hope when we do that is that we understand this unknown thing a little better by comparing it to the thing we know pretty well. However, this can sometimes be risky. Sometimes when we do that comparison, we limit our understanding of that unknown thing. We make it too much like the familiar thing. So a metaphor turns out to be really great when it does the opposite, when it shows us what's strange about what we already know and makes that unfamiliar. This is a way for us to better understand the world around us when what we think we know is challenged a little bit through metaphors. So the best way to see how this works is to see how it works. So I'm going to read a poem that challenges a lot of the metaphors that we use with the idea of love and of hearts, right? Sweethearts and broken hearts. And the poet Rita challenges those images in this poem. So listen along as I read it and think about how she's using these metaphors in new ways to make us rethink our hearts. Heart to heart. It's neither red nor sweet. It doesn't melt or turn over, break or harden, so it can't feel pain, yearning, regret. It doesn't have a tip to spin on. It isn't even shapely. Just a thick clutch of muscle, lopsided, mute. Still, I feel it inside its cage, sounding a doll tattoo. I want, but I can't open it. There's no key. I can't wear it on my sleeve or tell you from the bottom of it how I feel. Here, it's all yours now, but you'll have to take me too. So as you heard, Rita Dove's heart is not sweet, it's not a red heart, it's not even a broken heart, it can't be open. And by showing us those new ways of thinking about the heart, she shows us her heart, her specific heart, and how it feels. So it can feel challenging to make a metaphor and to make it work. So I have a short activity for you to try out on your own. You need 2 bowls and little slips of paper. In one bowl, you want to write down on those slips of paper about 5 emotions. So happy, sad, glad, amused, whatever it might be. And in the other bowl, you're going to put down another list of things. And those can be animals, plants, or landscape features. So a mountain, a crow, a butterfly would all be good options. Then you're going to mix them up and pull one from each bowl. I pulled out joyful and a lake. So now I have a metaphor. I am as joyful as a lake, or my joy is a lake if I'm not making it a simile. So then I'd have to think about that. Well, what makes a lake joyful? Maybe it's the fish jumping in it, maybe it's the sun shining across it, and I can use this metaphor as a place to begin writing. So you're welcome to take a joyful lake on your own. I'll give you one more option if you'd like it. You could be sad as a fox and see what happens. So play with it, go where the metaphor takes you, and hopefully you'll see your feelings in a new way.